In this video, we will do a quick tour of how to use the Coros Vertix 2. If you want to see a complete course where we will go inside in most of the menus and see everything in more details, you can always see that video just right here. The goal of this video will be to go short and sweet, to the point of how to use it and make you ready to go for a run or anything like this in the next minutes. So we are here on the main page. We can see some information, so actually time, date, battery percentage, and if you press on the lower button, you can see just right here the top information does change. So just like that, I'm able to see how much stairs have I climbed, the calories I burned today, number of minute of activity I done, sunrise time and sunset time, elevation and heart rate, and so on, number of steps. All those things you're able to see it by pressing on the lower button. Then that is the crown. The crown is made to let you navigate inside the watch. So basically, if you turn it, you will navigate from an option to another. Actually, we are inside, let's call it the widget. So as you can see, when I turn it, I do go from a widget to another. And when I press the button, well, I go inside the widget and I'm able to see some other things. And again, if I scroll the crown, well, I'm able to see more information. Now, as we have seen, we can navigate up and down with the crown, and we can select by pressing on it. But if we press on the lower button, it makes us come back. So if I want to go here on my sleep detail, I navigate like that by turning the crown to sleep, and I select it by pressing on the crown. But if I want to go out, I press the lower button. The upper button is for the light. And you can also, in the menu, you can set up a shortcut on this one. So if there's something you want to have quick access, you can set it for when you press and hold it. And actually, as you can see on my watch, it is actually the map. So if I press and hold that button, I have access to the map. But that's my personal choice. So do I want to exit? Yes. Okay. So what do we have here into widget? Number of steps you have done in the day, the sunset and sunrise time. And if we go inside, you can see it for today, but also for tomorrow and yesterday and any date of the year. You've got your sleep time, calories burned, temperature, but careful, this can be a little false because the thermometer that is inside get your body temperature, so it's worth what it's worth. So yeah, your heart rate, you can see it on the graph, and you have all those beautiful things. If you have notification from your phone, you'll be able to see it just right here. And what do we have else? From here, if you press and hold the lower button, you will have access to some things. So music, camera control, if you have Insta360 or GoPro now, they can control that. Do not disturb, compass, your broadcast HR if you want to share your heart rate of the watch to another device. That's possible with broadcast HR. And well, you've got some things. You've got the map, you got stopwatch, timer, alarm, those kind of thing you can find inside here. If you want to change your watch face, you can do it from here. You can choose from some others. But if you want to go in deep detail about the watch face, you can see the video just right here. Now, you probably realize that my crown is on the left, and by default, it should be on the right. And when I navigate with the crown, it doesn't go in the same direction as yours, probably. So, the way you can change it is by pressing and holding the lower button and navigate to the settings. Systems, that's the settings. If you go at the very last option, more settings, you can always go down again, and you will find this digital dial. From here, you see it says that the dial is on the left side. If I come here, I can swap it like that, and now it's on the right side, as you see. And you can change the wristband of side if you want to make it right. So let's put it back on the left side, because I prefer it on the left side, because when it's at your wrist and you do well, these type of movement, well, you don't hit the crown. So I like to have it on the side of my arm instead of my wrist, of my hand, in fact. And you also have the dial rotation that you can reverse here, so clockwise down or clockwise up. Personally, I prefer clockwise up, but by default it's on clockwise down. Yeah. And then if you want to start an activity, you see I did go back with the lower button because it's the back. But if you want to start an activity, you will want to press the button just right here, and you will have access to all of your activity. So you choose the activity you want to start. So let's say I want to go for a run. Or run, that's fine. Okay, and you can start the activity just like that. Actually, yes, I'm inside, so I will never get any GPS. But as you can see now, it is acquiring. I don't know if I said it right, probably not. But anyway, you will get the GPS at some point. But I never wait for it. I just start the activity and start my activity outside. As soon as you will move outside, you will get the GPS faster. So don't wait for it. Just go and it will find its signal. So from here you do see some information. Actually, it's kind of boring because I'm not moving. But yeah, you have the activity you can choose to have. You have the information you can choose to have for that activity. You can create a lap by pressing the lower button, just like that. And you can pause the activity by pressing on the crown, but actually it's on lock mode. So if you want to unlock it, you will want to press and hold the button just like that, and then you can pause the activity. Once the activity is paused, you can resume it, and yet we still don't have any GPS, so I have to press it again to make it start. And at the end, I can say finish. So when you're done with the activity, you go and finish, and you hold it, because you see if you just press it, it doesn't do anything. So you hold it for 1 second, and actually because the activity was less than a minute, it offered me to just delete it by pressing the lower button, or keep it by pressing on the check mark, which is the crown. So actually I will just delete it because that was nothing. Now, let's see what we have inside the application. So, as you can see, inside the Coros application, we do see about the same information as we have seen a little bit earlier. So, number of steps of the day, active energy, sleep time, and those kind of things. And if we go on the second page, you can see your previous activity. So everything that you have recorded is just right here. And if I come inside that one, I'm able to get more information about the activity, my heart rate, my speed, my everything. There's a lot of beautiful graph and data right inside of it. And you can see also everywhere you have passed, and you're able to zoom on it and see all of those things. And if you want to see it with say hot doors with the elevation, well, maybe that's better for that type of activity because it was on the mountain. Let's go back here. On the shield you will find some settings, muscle heat map, training plans, those kind of things. If you want to pair your Coros application with Strava, Komoot, or those things, you will want to come into settings and into third-party apps, and you will find all the compatible application right there. If I come back here, we also have on the watch, this will be your watch settings. So if you want to play with some stuff, that's here, that is happening. So let's talk about the workout data. So you seen earlier when I've been in run, that's the information I had. If I want to modify it, well, I can come on the page just right here, and now I can choose to have only 4 information or back to 6 or 8. That's up to you. And if you want to change an information, let's say I want to change the elevation, so I press on elevation just like that, and I can choose what I want to replace that elevation. I can choose another data to replace the elevation, so I just choose it from that list at the bottom. I can also go on to the other page, add a third page. So if I want another third page with 8 information, I can do so and change the average heart rate here by the battery percentage, maybe. Well, that's up to you. At the end, you can just come back and save that information for it to be changed on the watch. Finally, you can also come into customization, and you've got access to three menu that we have seen earlier. So you've got the workout menu. There is some activity available, but if, for example, I don't know, you never do speed surfing, you can press on the red button to hide it, and you won't see it again onto your watch until you put it back. So if I hit save, actually that activity is now hidden. Let's come back here. We've got daily data. So let's say that the first thing you want to see instead of the steps is the sunset and sunrise time. You can put your finger and hold the 6 dot on the right and move it up. Move it up or down. No, it's not working. Actually, yeah, that one. See, now it's moving to where you want. So let's put the sunset and sunrise time at first and save it. As you can see, if I move that, well, it's locked. Unlock it, move it, and now my sunset sunrise time is first. And you have also the same thing for the toolbox. If there is something you never want to use, so let's say that the camera control, I will never use it because I don't have an Insta360 and I don't want to control my GoPro with the watch. Well, I remove it, I hit save, and it's now gone. You can also, if we come back here and we go into my route, if you synchronize it with you can't create a route inside the app, but if you create one inside Strava or Komoot, well, there will be a sync to your library, and from the library, you will be able to add your route to to your watch. You can have up to 10 route on the watch, no more, only 10. Finally, maybe there is the watch face that you will want to change. So if the 5 watch face available inside the watch doesn't please you, well, you can choose from one right here and swap it between one of the 5 that is inside the watch. So that was the quick tour of the watch. If you want to see the complete video of how to use your watch and go more deeply inside the detail, you can always come and see the playlist just right here. There will be the complete video and some other tutorials. So this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps. If yes, please smash the like button. If you are planning to buy this watch, you can see my link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can find me back easily next time you need help. If you want to see my other tutorial about this watch, you can see my playlist just right here, and you can also find me on my main channel just right there. Thank you for watching, take care, and see ya.